ETH ETF to be approved today. And if it's approved, here are the takes that I'm taking. That's today's topic. We have to see what the market gives us, but I do believe that we are on the verge of a massive fucking pump. A pump that we have never seen before. Not because of the ETH ETF. It's not just the ETH ETF, but the chart is screaming it. We had a bleeding for the past, whatever, 60, 70, 80 days. We have the FIT21 passing yesterday. We have very good news coming in. There's literally no reason for us to not go up. Now, as always, what we're going to do is that I'm going to have the daily news. Look what we're doing here. We're upgrading. Today I have a crazy show. We have something fucking funny and cool that we prepared for you. So just hang on tight. It's going to be in a Q&A session. It's very funny. But we've got the daily news coming. We've got the market analysis coming. I'm going to do a Q&A as always. Going to read the chat and I'm going to help you. You know, if you have any questions, we're going to do that. And we have the token request as well. So let's go. Number one, what we want to do is we want to look at the market. Oh, I forgot. If you are new here, subscribe to the channel. We do this every day. Teach you how to trade, not only give you fish, but also teach you how to fish. And if you're rewatching, you can just click on this little icon down here. You can subscribe and you can use the timestamps below as well. So let's jump into it. Here's what we should do. Number one, we have to look at the news. And what's happening is FIT21 passed. Basically, this is a massive fucking win. I can't even emphasize how big this is. This means, yesterday we talked about this, but this is basically the Financial Innovation and Technology for the 21st Century Act. It was a proposed bill to basically bring, among other things, bring regulation to the cryptocurrency space in the States. Like, it's really important to have regulatory clarity. And now, finally, we are going to have that. Biden announced, the Sleepy Joe Biden announced that he will not veto it. Like, if we care, but anyway, he will not veto it. This passed, by the way, as I tweeted about this passed. Over 50% of Democrats voted yes, which is also very interesting from the elections point of view, because they could not reject the vote. They could not all of them voted yes. Over 50% of them voted, not all of them voted no. Over 50% of them voted yes, which is a very strong indication that something is happening in the crypto space and something, the apple is being rotten from the inside, if you know what I mean. But yeah, it's good. Yesterday, another great news, NVIDIA is basically a very good meme coin skyrocketing. That's what NVIDIA is. Q1 revenue, $26 billion, a massive 260% year over year. Revenues now up 1,100% over the last 5 years, and they beat 5.3% higher. So we expected that there would be a beat, but 5.3%, it's absolutely massive, crazy. I'm gonna make myself a little bigger here. Absolutely crazy. So it's rocketing. It obviously, yeah, also on another note, they announced a 10-to-1 stock split, which means if you had one share, now you're gonna have 10. They're gonna reduce the price to 10% as well, so it's easier to scale. It was obvious that it's gonna come. Or it was expected, not obvious, but it was expected that at some point they had to do it. Strongest crypto sector is AI, obviously on the NVIDIA news, NVIDIA revenue news. So yeah, it's, you know, followed by Bitcoin, everything else following, while layer 2's DEXs, DeFi coins are doing worst after seeing some big candles since the ETH. You know, it's very crazy because I talked about this, that all these layer 2s, DEXs, DeFi, sure, at one point it will come, but the best bet you can have is literally just to run with memes. That's literally what you can do, the best thing. The SEC, like the ETH ETF is a big thing. And I want you to understand this, like it is actually a big thing because, and I just want to read this here because it summarizes very nicely. Breaking, if the SEC government, if the SEC does approve the Ethereum ETF, it will be one of the biggest regulatory 180, so turnarounds in recent SEC history and proof that the crypto crowd is a legitimate voting bloc. Securities lawyers tell me. Okay, so basically what it means is that all the guidance for coming from Gsela Gensler was that he was even going to declare ETH as a security, which would have made it a complete no-go. But that's not what we're hearing now after people made their voices heard. Okay, so what this says basically, what I want you to see in here, first of all, I didn't think that the ETF was big. You know, I was like, fuck it, it's just another ETF. But the reason why it's big is because of the way it's happening. So what happened is what we need to summarize a bit here. Number one, Trump announces he will take donations for his campaign in crypto. He goes and talks about his NFT collection. He goes and talks about him making sure that there is regulatory certainty and clarity when it comes to crypto if you vote. There is a movement happening saying vote Trump if you are for crypto. It's not about Trump Biden, it's about crypto, for crypto. And then the Dems wake up. That's basically what's happening. So they wake up, and probably Gary gets called into a meeting and says, "You fucker are going to accept. You're going to approve. You're going to approve the ETH ETF." And actually, just remembered that this is exactly what the last Zucker video was about. Check this.
Thanks for coming in, Gary.
Don't mention it. It's always a pleasure to see you, Nancy.
Can I offer you a little drinky drink?
No, thank you. It's only 8 a.m. I do intermittent fasting.
Well, then in that case, Gary, please feast your eyes on this. I think that's what they call a bombshell, not to mention disgusting and illegal.
Nancy, I mean, ma'am, I was in college. It was a long, long time ago. Please don't do this.
Can you imagine how distraught poor Elizabeth would be to see this, not to mention your wife?
I think I'm going to puke.
Bad, really bad. It's costing us votes and could well cost us the election.
With all due respect.
Shut your hole, Gary, and listen. You're going to leave this room and go to the office, and you're going to approve the Ethereum ETFs. Then you're going to back the hell off with these absurd Wells notices. I don't want your name anywhere near CNBC for the rest of the year. Do I make myself clear? It would be such a terrible shame for your glittering career to end in disgrace. You're free to go.
Check this.
Paul, exit all positions and go max long on Ethereum. Full leverage. See you later. Oh God, I am good.
Anyway, we're going to talk about Zucker as well later. But just so you know, that's basically what happened. That's basically what happened. Gary got cold, said, "You fucker, going to approve this thing." And because it's being approved, that's why it's a big thing. That's why it's a big thing. Because this shows the power we as crypto folks have. This shows that the election, like crypto bros, have very strong say in the election. And there is another note here. Big Trade 5 won by ETF. We talked about the ETH ETF. We talked about this only Bitcoin, and even then. And then you see all these big names are absolutely for ETH, for Ethereum, and for ETH ETF. Jamie Dimon stands out here for me, who was shitting on Bitcoin for a long time. Now he can justify it and say Ethereum as the world computer, is much better than Bitcoin. So. But that's that. Meme performance is the Ethereum ETF. Obviously, ETH memes running. Nothing to see there. Ethereum, PEPE flips Uniswap again. I think it happened already, but it happens again. The update. Yeah, so let's talk about, this is the speculation, right? When will this whole thing happen? When will we get an approval? We'll get it today. No, so the reason why we have to have it today is because there's a deadline. So they have to have an announcement today. Either a rejection, or a decline, rejection, or an approval. And there is no chance I mean, it would be, first of all, it would be fucking devastating for us if they would not approve it. Second, they would make a complete fool of themselves, and whatnot. So when will the announcement come? That's the real question. And around 8:30 p.m. is what Marty Party says here. I don't know where he takes that number from. It's basically because I don't know where he gets it from. But what I read, and from the Bento Bubbles newsroom, which you should always check, by the way, guys, if you are in crypto and you're not checking Bento Bubbles, you're missing out. Genuinely missing out. It's, again, no shield, not a paid ad, whatever. You have to come here. This is all the information you genuinely need is in here in the newsroom up here. Anyway, so in the newsroom, I read that it should be around 4 p.m. New York time, which was the time when the Bitcoin ETFs got approved as well. So I don't know. There's complete speculation, but it will happen at some point today. That's what we know, so to say, for sure. It has to be approved. On another note, now let's get into degeneracy a little bit, because that's what we also do here. Guys, if you are here, we have 190 people watching and we only have 72 likes. The only thing I ask you always is to just like and subscribe if you like this content. It's completely free. I bring this to you every single day. As you see, we are, always improving, always getting better. Please smash the like button. Takes you a second, but really does help the algorithm and eventually helps the channel as well. So that said, I'm watching you. Fucking smash the like button. I'm not kidding. Okay, that said, there is this guy, Solana dev hospitalized with third-degree burn, and it's not a Solana developer, right? So it's just a meme coin dev, hospitalized with third-degree burns, trying to pump meme coin. Okay, so this guy, literally, he launches a coin on pump.fun. And it's not gonna be dead graphic content, but for anybody who doesn't want to watch, just turn away now. It's not gonna be burning hands and what's like, but it's quite graphic. So this guy sets himself on fire because they're doing these firecrackers. I don't know what they call this magic wand kind of thing that you can shoot yourself with. So they're shooting each other with that fireworks, and it gets stuck on the guy, and he actually lights on fire. Like he ignites, and he gets into the hospital. Like it's a legit thing. They live stream this whole thing. They're trying to put the fire out. They eventually put the fire out, but he actually gets into the hospital. Like he gets to the hospital. Now guess what? Solana and meme coins and you crypto degens never disappoint. The token pumps. This is the moment he sets himself on fire. The token pumps 3,000%. So that's what happened. Poor guy, probably he couldn't even rug, but it's down 60%. Some of my buddies are buying this up. I haven't bought into it. I don't know. I think it's fun. It's a great story, but it's kind of over, I feel. Yeah, but do whatever you want with this information. It is there. And then on another note, talking about memes, like Ansem launched his own, I don't know, vlog. It's kind of like a vlog. I didn't have time to watch a 30-minute vlog here. But he's like the whole thing with the fight, and this is just something that we see. The reason why I brought it here, one of the reasons why I brought it here is because I am going to do a vlog as well. And the vlog is going to come from MemeCon, which is pretty cool. And again, you guys are following me for quite some time now. Some of you, if you are not following, then just subscribe to the channel. But what you want to see, which is an absolute breakthrough for me, like it's really an aha moment. It's like really a wow moment for me. Is that if you go into the MemeCon webpage, so this is a meme conference in Lisbon happening next week, and if you go into that page and you scroll down here and it says speakers, I'm here. I'm going to speak on this. I'm going to have a panel discussion. And this is the first crypto conference that I've been invited to speak on, which is just fucking, it's crazy. And I'm grateful for MemeCon, number one. Second, I'm extremely excited. We're going to talk about how 𝗏𝗏𝗏 revolutionizes the space. And we're going to talk about 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, how we launched 𝗏𝗏𝗏 and it was like the best thing ever. Fair launch, how we protected everybody against the snipers and how we gave all this to airdrops and whatnot. So if you're there, come say hi. I'm going to be there the whole week. I'm going to be in Lisbon the whole week. So if you're there, come say hi. Obviously, all the parties and events and whatnot, we can see each other. So yeah, I'm just excited. And now it is time to move on to... Let's do some Q&A. Come on. And I want to bring this up here. Like if I would have a drum roll, I would put it in here. I don't have a drum roll, but I have this. Please welcome the new studio setup, and hold on to a chair, guys. Okay. So this is our new setup. So here's what's happening. If you are typing a comment, technically it should bring up here. Maybe it's not gonna work. Can we check if it works? But technically it should work. Oh, it's here, it works! Yeah! So when you are typing here, it will show up here. And this is how we're gonna read the comments. And here now we have down here, you see is the ticker is 𝗏𝗏𝗏 because we love 𝗏𝗏𝗏 and we put it in there, but we can put all kinds of stuff there. Maybe there will be a sponsored content at some point, or maybe, you know, whatever that is. But you can, I just read all the, hold on, I have to move this a little bit because my table covers the whole thing. Like this, there we go. We bring this to the top, this is what's up. So let me know, how do you like this? Let's put up a vote. If you like this concept. Let's put up a vote. Testing. This is massive. Need DJ setup on the desk. Let's go. Love this setup. What do you think about 𝗏𝗏𝗏? We can look at 𝗏𝗏𝗏 as well. Here, it's coming on the token request. Nice setup. LMFAO. Me too, bro. We just put this together. Ticker is tick. Teach us market structure shift. We all gonna do that. So cool. Love you, Fefe. I love you too. Big Y Eam. That's what you are. Here. I can even point, bro. It's nice. Fefe say very nice. Dope, awesome. Half of you have not liked. Sort it out. Yeah. Yo, Fefe, I've got 200,000 South African Rand. What am I throwing it at? We can talk about 𝗕𝗟𝗢 plus 𝗕𝗏𝗡 equals millions. We talked about this. I'm telling you. Amazing. Biggest fan from Kenya here. Forever a daily fan. I'm going to go to Kenya. Maybe this year. I'm going to go to Kenya. If I go, I will let you know. Love this shit. Tell Ren to have this too. Ren can come and just look at this. Like, you guys can just take a screenshot, go into Ren's Twitter, and just fucking spam it. Just say, and we're launching a new show on Banter. It's confirmed as well. Yesterday, if you've been here, talked to Ren in the evening, and I said we're gonna do this. We would like to do this DGen stuff, and he was down, so we're gonna do trading and whatnot. So we're getting there. So if you want, you know what? If you want to win $20, what you should do? Take a screenshot here. Take a screenshot, go to Ren's profile, and just spam it. Just say, Fefe has the best YouTube channel in the world. That's what you should do. And I'm gonna select one person. You also tag me on the post, and I'm gonna select one person. And tomorrow I'm gonna do. You know what? I'm gonna do 5 times $20. That's what I'm gonna do, the giveaway. But you gotta go to Ren's profile, and each of his posts, you're just gonna put the screenshot up. So that's what we're gonna do. Come to India. I'm gonna go to India as well. Daily show vibes. That's what's up. Luke the Sniper. So good. And you see that you're admin up here as well. It's very, very, what is it? Moderator up here as well. Awesome. Pelusi Tukur collaboration. Yes, we do. Numsi is rocketing. Okay, so this is Cat House Mansion testing. Sweet Fefe is legend. Screen watch banter. GA talk with Fefe. Beam, please. We can do it. We'll do that instantly. Nice. So Gummy, okay. So let's talk about this. Let me bring this up here. Let me bring this just back here, just so we can actually screen it. We can actually just store this a little bit more. We could actually store this a little bit more out. Anyway, we can do that later. But then this way could be like a proper thing here. So if you put your comments in here, if you just put your comments, then we can just see it here. We were saying steady lads, Fefe for president. I don't know why it's not coming up now. But anyway, so now that we got this story, it's here. It's here. If you have $1,000 10x and add additional 1,000 on 10x, is the position really at 15x versus a true? Whew, I don't know what happened there. Let's get Rex show. Yes. What did Ren say? So Ren said we can do it. He said we can't use the platform that we use because it's gonna, and we're gonna stop doing that as well because it's gonna, the AI picks up the stuff that shouldn't be picked up, and anyway, it's not gonna be good because we can get a copy strike, not copy strike. We just got a strike, a channel strike, and it's not the best. So anyway, this is what we do, guys. Let's go back here, and this is time for me to jump into the market analysis. This is pretty cool, huh? It's fun, hey? Okay, let's go. Let's talk about the market because first of all, we celebrate today. We celebrate because it's ETH. Do you know what I feel like? That we are getting to a point, like we are becoming like a proper show. Like I really genuinely think we are becoming a proper show. I can even do this. And then for that, I can even do this. You know? So, I know. Okay, I know. So, anyway, I think we are becoming a proper channel. We have 230 people watching and only 118 likes. So we're gonna sit here and watch each other until you like the show. You think I'm kidding? I'm not. All right, guys, seriously, like the show. Okay, let's go. So, we had this limit order in here. And I said I'm not gonna close this limit order because this is a strong level here. And I also said, come back here, let me close all this here. I also said this, I am probably moving my stop loss to a manual stop because of a probable liquidation event that happens on New York Open. What that means is that I'll monitor the markets on New York Open. I will see if we have a 15-minute close below 68,976, I'm gonna close my position. If we just have a wick and don't close below on the 15-minute, I'm gonna leave it open because I do think that that's just a liquidation and that could be enough for a market structure shift. So here's the thing what I was saying up here. I said that we're gonna have a liquidation event because of the liquidity. If we have a close below 68,900, I'm gonna close my position. or if there is a week that can be a liquidation, and then we will see new highs. So that's exactly what's happening. I did take in as a manual stop, but it's because of the ETH ETF launch and whatnot. You should not do that. But what we see here is that we did have the liquidation and we're waiting for the market structure shift, which would happen up here. Now, this is going to be a weak market structure shift, but consider it not liquidity. What are you doing, brother? Considering the fact that we are on the verge of the ETH ETF approval, I don't think that we need to worry about this being a weak market structure shift, meaning it leaves liquidity behind, because I think it's just everything is gonna pop. Like once the announcement comes, the good thing about this is that I don't think it's priced in. So if you look at some main coins, like look at RUNE. RUNE is, I'm jumping all around the place. We're gonna talk about RUNE. Anyway, let's talk about Bitcoin because I think that's what everybody's looking for. Okay, so we had this limit order in here. I said that we're gonna come back to the 15-minute. This 15-minute low will most likely hold. And then I said there can be possibly a liquidation event down here. That happened. So we do have the liquidation and then we start pushing. Once we close above here, we've got to see what happens. I genuinely believe a close above there will pump the market. And I do think that the ETF approval will come in today hot, and that will literally send the market 10-15% higher. Easy. Everything will fucking fly. Probably except Solana meme coins, but you know, they will catch up later. So that said, my thinking on BTC, I always give you the main scenarios, right? Always. Number one, main scenario is that we are going to just see a pump from here. There's no liquidation, there's no nothing. We just see a pump from here. And if that happens, we're looking at all-time highs. We're looking at all-time highs. I think Bitcoin will pump as well. Definitely looking at all-time highs this week, if the ETF approval comes, right? Another possibility is on the internal side. There is, if you look at it on a 4-hour, this is nothing. You know, it's nothing. But if you look at it on the internal level, internal liquidity is building up, trendline liquidity. And that's kind of a problem. Let me delete this because this is gone already. Internal liquidity is building up, but I've seen it, especially in the bull market. So in the bear market, this is a very strong indication that we're just gonna drop. But in the bull market, a lot of times I see that it is just kind of like a grind up to a level, and then we have a massive, massive push from there. And so that's kind of what I see here as well. That's kind of what I see here as well playing out. I genuinely believe that this is the most likely scenario. We're not going to close below this level, 68,800, and we're just simply going to pump from here. That's what I think. Second scenario is that because of the internal liquidity built up, I do think that it is a possibility that this will drop. And once it drops, that would not be bad at all, because then we could get in on an even heavier position. If that drops, we will need to see a very fast recovery. It will liquidate all the positions down here, all the stop losses that are laying down here. We see a V-shaped recovery with a strong market structure shift, and then move on from there. Probably it's not going to come back 50, by the way. So if you're going to wait for the 50%, it's probably not going to come back. These are the two main scenarios, really. And the worst case scenario, obviously, if the ETF gets denied, is that we fucking nuke. Like everything, if that happens, everything will fall at least 10%. So we're looking at like sub 65K Bitcoin, I think. Although, you know, I'm pretty confident Bitcoin will fall as well. I'm pretty confident. Let me look at the total market cap as well. How you doing, guys? Let me know in the chat. What's happening? Come on, we've got 250 people watching, 48 people live. Oh, my cousin is saying we didn't play the Q&A music live. We have a Q&A music. It's so cute. We will play that. We'll play that. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. It's actually pretty fun. Okay, we're gonna get to a Q&A in a second. So total market cap also builds up liquidity. Again, on the 15, it comes back to the, on the 15 minute, it comes back to the 50s. Comes back discount, makes a nice break above. Unfortunately, this is still our structure, right? So this needs to close all the way above here, 2.57 trillion, to confirm that it is actually completed the pullback on the 15 minute. It does leave a lot of liquidity behind. So again, I would, if the ETF gets rejected, if the ETH ETF gets rejected, it's actually going to be devastating. On the 4-hour, we did have a pullback on the daily. We talked about this. On the 4-hour, pullback would send us down to like 2.3, but all the way down to 2 trillion would be still a safe territory. So it's not a problem at all. Now, I will bring you some trades. But first, before I bring you some trades, we want to go on to another round of Q&A, guys, because that's what we do here. And check this out. I'm going to bring our show in and check this. All right, let's pop up the chat. Just let me know what you want to talk about and then we can do it. If you've got any questions about anything, this is the time to let me know. Guys, let me know if you like this. Let me, do we have like a poll up of something? We should put a poll up. Some TA on these coins would be highly appreciated. Stand super. We can look at it. We can. This is coming here. You see it? You see it? This is why we have this here. It's coming. It's coming. Don't worry. After the Q&A, I'm going to show you some of the tokens that I'm looking at, and I'm going to get you in as well. Can you use your trading concepts in Confluence with key levels? I don't know what you mean, but sure. If you mean like if you have main levels on the chart, like support and resistance that you call, can I use? Yes, you can. Chart ETH for today. I will. Have a look at SUI. We can. Trades, we can look at it in a second. What we're doing with that 100K ZAR, brother? Put it in Tucker. Oh my God, we forgot. Very important, guys. Very important. Nothing in this show is financial advice. It's only for information and entertainment purposes only, but mostly entertainment. So don't take anything I say as a face value. FTM, we can look at it. Cousin needs a raise. What time is ETFs? Probably around 4 to 8 p.m. New York. Don't do that, sir. I don't know what that is. Near. I'm actually in a near long. Why is WinBTC so slow? I like the roadmap. Nice. Do you do this every morning? I do this every day. Every day, guys. It's here. 11 a.m. UTC every single day we are here. FTM, we can look at it. I'm in a long as well. MSS on BTC. Is there an MSS on BTC? Let me see. I wanted to see if there is like a vote. I don't, let me. Oh yeah, it is. There is an MSS on BTC. There is an MSS. It's fine. It's getting there. I wanted to see if we have a vote here. Q&A should be louder. The music? Okay, let me make the music louder. You know what, guys? Anything for you. Let me know if it's better. So I wanted to see if there is like a vote up. It's getting. This looks so sick, guys. This looks so sick. So good. FTM, nice desk. Thank you so much. ETH pumping now, mate. Yeah, we can look at it. +1 for Fefe. Used your link for D-Bridge. It's pretty cool. Not Renz. It's fine. Thank you so much. You seem to know something big if you said he should put 5,000 into Tucker. Bro, Mr. Graham, I know everything. I just can't tell you because I'm logged, you know, and all that. Let's see your near long. We can look at it. INJ, yes. Hey, how do you properly do on a trade? I don't know, probably add onto a trade. We can talk about it. Your table is tiny. Yes, like your weenie. BTC over 70,000 again. What's the best time to check for entries on charts? We can look at that. Bro, PEPE on base 100x, can you check that out? We can. How to join Fefes Trading School? Ha, Sean, it's coming. It's coming soon. It's coming sooner than you think. Anything to go along right now? Everything, Vito. Everything to go along right now. Did you see Poops? No, I didn't. The first name on Soulstorm. Oh, okay. I did not see it. Okay. Let me go back to the charts, guys. Let me go back to the charts, okay? Let me just go back here. We do this. And we look at Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is at 70K. This is good. This is actually not bad at all. We do need to see above. So that's kind of like a 15-minute market structure shift. It's not strong, but 70,600 would be the level that we are after. Other than that, it's just a retrace, right? Is this a retrace to 50 or that's been done already? Oh no, okay, so this can be a strong level. We should not close below 69,483 for us to confirm the continuation. Okay, so now I'm just gonna do some tokens that I think would be worth looking at. Number one is RUNE. Like, I'm really excited for RUNE. Why? Because if we close above here, I'm gonna get in a heavy long. Why? If you look at the 4 hour, first of all, RUNE has a beautiful structure. And why on earth do I have all these alerts here? Like, it's just madness. So, RUNE has a beautiful structure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The problem with this is that it's a liquidity inducement trap, which can be considered as a problem, but it's not a problem. It's actually a benefit. Why? Because now it's taken. Everybody thinks that we broke support, we're going lower. But if you follow this channel, and you are because you're subscribed and you have the notification turned on, because I'm gonna bring some crazy randomized live trades and lives from MemeCon, and I'm gonna give away a lot of Solanas and shit like that. So turn on notifications and subscribe to the channel. And if you're rewatching, you can just click down there, just on that little thing here. Okay, so you can see that it has a nice structure here, and that's, I always talk about 4-point structure. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now is the fifth leg. The fifth leg has to come down to the discount zone on the 4 hour, and it does come down to the 50% on the discount zone. Now here's the interesting part. If you look at the 15-minute structure, if this would do a V-shaped recovery from here, it would be the strongest, like this thing will fly. Look at this liquidity here. Look at this liquidity. It's a liquidity pool up here, and pools tend to be taken very fast. So my target for RUNE will be at least 10-12% from here. At least of up 7.3. We just need to see a 15-minute market structure shift from here. I think it will happen. Hopefully it does happen before the ETH ETF news, but you can already position yourself if you want to. And yeah, that's what I think is a great way. We've got 6,755 people who subscribe to the channel. You are legends, ladies and gentlemen, legends. Let's look at another coin, FTM. I'm also long FTM, although I wish I have not done that because that's not the best thing I could have done. Anyway, oh, look at this, FTM strong MSS. This is the time to get in. Why did I get in on a long position here? Because I'm a dummy. Like, that's seriously why. Because I consider this as a strong MSS, but it's not a strong MSS, and I am just bearing the pain. But this is a strong MSS on FTM. After taking liquidity, coming down in the 4 hour, it is a very, I don't know if it came down all the way on the 4 hour though. No, it didn't. It would be down here like 7, 8. Still, I think it's a great level. We have some liquidations. We just have to see whether it's going to be a recovery, just a quick recovery, or it's going to go higher. I would wait a little bit for it to be an impulsive break like this. And if it is an impulsive break like this, then you can look for an entry on FTM. I am already long. My entry is hold on. I'm already in profit. Is that I averaged down? Let me see. Let me see in a second. Let me see. Hold on, guys. Let me see a second. So I'm in a Bitcoin long as well. Oh yeah, this is the long, but I also averaged down on this one. 69,691, 69,691. This is my entry on Bitcoin now. FTM, what's my entry there? I'm on the water. Just so you know who you're dealing with, guys. I'm underwater, FTM, and near. What have we become? FTM is gonna be a great long. Not financial advice, but this is a great long. 2.8% stop loss. You can keep it under here. It should hold. Again, volatility is expected when the approval comes, but this is a great long. This is a very good long. I am in this long. At least 1, 2, 8, 4 risk reward. My entry is at 84.99. 84.99. This is my actual entry. This is my entry here. So I'm almost there. Holy shit, I'm 30x leverage. That's why I'm so down. I just looked at it, I'm like down 10%. I'm like, why am I down 10%? Because I'm 30x. That's gonna be a great trade. And I'm also long near. Near, honestly, I longed because of the news. So the Irishman, Jay, the Irishman, said in a newsroom, by the way, in here, said if you're looking to long anything, look long near. And I took his advice because he's a very smart dude. And yeah, and I went long. I looked at the chart. I said liquidity is building up, although we have a market structure shift down here. And I went in on a long here. I was expecting this liquidity to be taken, and it might actually be. But because I do think that the ETF is going to get approved, it doesn't really matter what you do. So I went long near as well. My entry is 8.12 here. I went long around here. So So these are the tokens I'm looking at. Let's look at what you guys want me to analyze. I'm gonna look at the comment section again. Then you can start popping in your token request. Let's see your token request. We've got 300 people. You know what? I'm telling you something. Poll. What should we put up? Look at the poll. Oh, so there is a poll going on. Do you like this concept? 96% yes. We have 161 votes. Then I have one question. Only one question. Why the fuck you don't like the video? I'm dead serious. Not funny. Why are you laughing at it? It's not funny. It's not funny. I'm trying to make like bread here. I've got a family to feed. Why don't you like the video? I'm kind of joking, but I'm not joking. Like I'm kind of joking, but seriously like the show. Now, just like the show. Anyway, so what I wanted to say is that we have 300 people watching and only 177 likes. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna wait for 220 likes. And when we have 220 likes, we're gonna start looking at the tokens that you want me to analyze. Until then, I'm just gonna drink from this glass. Magnesium drink. That's pretty good. Guys, is right time to, you know what we should do? What we should do is that we should do like a, note this down. We should do a like count, and we should say like we're loading to dislike. So once we reach dislike, this is what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. So like, we're not gonna set ourselves on fire, but we're gonna do some token analysis and we're gonna do some giveaways and shit like that. Just have like a bar here. We could have like a bar here, up here, and it could be like loading 2 likes, and each like, yeah, like a widget. Yeah, and what we could do is that we could do like every time when we reach a certain like point, we could do a giveaway, or I could do some crazy shit. That's a great idea. Let's do that. Okay, cool. We're gonna gamify the whole experience, guys. Poops collab with 𝗚𝗧𝗘𝗣. FTM is pumping. Great. Gummy. LimeWire, we're not gonna. Someone is just posting their address. Like, fuck it, it's over. I love you. You're full of yourself. Alex, I love you too. I love you from the bottom of my heart. I go like this. Okay? Get mine, bro. I gave you the super like. Get mine, bro. Super like. What is a super like? Can you give me a super like? That's cool though. Thanks. How do you add to a position that is in profit? We can talk about that. It's new. RNDR. Ben. LimeWire, gummy for each like. Beam, please. Love this guy. Mehul, I love you too. If you like this, subscribe to the channel. And now you don't know who I am. Ha! Surprise! My laugh button didn't work. Tucker is the moon. Likes not showing on the bottom. It does show. Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't show, but we have a 205 like. Oh, likes not showing on the bottom. Yeah, no. Someone had the same issue. Like, let's show it. ETH trade right now. Smash those likes, perhaps. Okay, let's look at ETH because JM gotta go to the toilet and we need to get this out of the way. So let's look at ETH. I actually like that music. That music could stay on the whole show. I actually liked it. ETH is like, I was like this. My chart was open like this, and I'm like, what is happening? And I just pulling and 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 pulling, and it's still shit. It's still a bad user experience. That's just me. You know, you can do whatever you want, but it's not a great user experience. Okay. You know what? Imagine this man. ETH is just coming back to this Barry show to retest and it nukes. No, of course it's not gonna happen. But imagine this now. No, it's not happening. Probably it's not happening. It came back to retest this area here. Came back to the 50. Very nice retest actually. Then we have a massive dildo here, green dildo. It's loading up on the news. I think we're gonna see the same when it gets approved. I don't think it's priced in, to be honest. I think there's still some like, and I would not be surprised if an intern would fuck up or some account would be hacked and they would tweet that, oh, it didn't get approved, and like all that shit we've been through with the Bitcoin ETF as well. So watch out for that if that happens today. ETH, honestly, I would not get in. The reason I would not get in because ETH is like very overpriced now, very overpriced. Probably there will be like some kind of liquidation here and then moon, but it's just a gamble to trade ETH now. But you can look at all the other coins. We talked about RUNE. We talked about all the other, like I have an alert set for ENA. ENA is it? I don't know what it is, but oh, that's why. So look, for example, if this would come back down here, take this liquidity, I would want to get into this token, you know, like, so there's so much better trades than taking ETH long now. It doesn't make sense. And by the way, my buddy John, my brother from another mother, he's long, and let me check what was his 35.90 is his stop loss, 35.90. So along the round here, 35.90, 6% stop loss, just below liquidity. I mean, again, this is, if I would long ETH, this is what how I would long it as well. Because, like, you don't want to put your stop loss here. You don't want to. There can be like a victory here. Probably this, if there will be a victory, this will be taken. So the low would be no lower than 3,600, I think. And the probability of it getting rejected is just very, very slim. Let me look at other tokens that you want me to analyze. What's the level for RUNE? So we're waiting for RUNE. Let's look at RUNE then. Let me look at RUNE then. So what I'm waiting for on RUNE is a very nice, like it's a very, one of the best trades we can take right now, I think, is RUNE. Not now, but we're waiting for it. And when it comes, this could be the best trade that we can take on RUNE. RUNE came back, first of all, it's moving very, very nicely. Very nicely. And it came back to the discount zone with this liquidity inducement trap. And now it's showing the lower time frame reaction. What we want to see is a close above at least 6.51. That's what we have to see, a close in a 15-minute. Or if we would see a pump down now and then a close above, the most important stuff is that you want to see something called a market structure shift, right? That's what you want to see. A market structure shift. And once you see a market structure shift, you can take a long position. You can, because it will be a calculated long position. If you see a market structure shift here, you don't even need to wait for a retrace. We will be 3% stop loss. You got to make sure that you calculate your leverage correctly. You have your proper risk management. Once you have that, you can take a long position and then just simply fly from there. You know, that's what I'm looking for. But anything you take, any trades you're looking at now, you have to wait for a 15-minute market structure shift. So this is RUNE. I would look for right now. I would look for a close above 6.5 or a close below 6.36 and then a close above that level. What's the target? The swing highs. So like 4-hour highs. I'm looking at, again, as I always explain on the channel, if you're not subscribed, you're missing out. So please do subscribe to the channel if you like this content. But as I always say, you have a low, a high, a low, a high. You have a low here, which is in discount after the FIT21 approval, after basically the Democrats turning bullish on the whole crypto thing, or trying to turn bullish in the eyes of the public, before the ETH ETF election. I could have said election as well, but no, I rather meant approval. And then we're looking for the fifth leg. We're looking for the fifth leg, and what you see here, massive liquidity, massive liquidity. So it's not only a pull here, but it's like yeah. So I mean, from here on, it's done. From here on, it's high. So definitely at least 7.8, but all the way up to like 11 and higher. I genuinely think this will kickstart the proper bull market. I genuinely think that. So the longs that we take here are the longs that we've been waiting for a long time now. And I do think that you can get entries that will be like proper good longs. Okay, here we go. Let me look at what other. FEFA, the real market structure shifter. That's it. Can you please go over how to use 𝗔𝗟𝗏 correctly, qualify for the 𝗕𝗏𝗏 airdrop? I did swap yesterday from Sol to 𝗕𝗏𝗏 and I didn't receive any points. Stacy. Dear Stacy. Listen. I'm very happy that you're here. I genuinely am. But you have to follow me on X. You have to. That's just the only way. Why? Let me show you why. So if you come here, first of all, I wrote a complete thread. Like a complete thread. Earn $1,000 plus with the next 𝗕𝗏𝗏 airdrop. You come in here and you can find everything about this. There is a link in the description to this thread, by the way. You scroll down here and there is a point here saying use 𝗔𝗟𝗏. Genuinely think it's the best earning opportunity. Then, for you, Stacy, just for you, I wrote a complete thread on 𝗔𝗟𝗏. And if this wasn't enough, in here, in this original thread, I posted a video that I made on 𝗔𝗟𝗏 on bet. So I cannot explain this better than this. So yeah, I hope that helps. We have 310 people live. What was the max we had? 380, 381. We should, guys, can you please smash the like? That's literally like, that's the only thing I'm asking, because if you smash the like, the algo goes up, more people join, and if you're joining, subscribe, because we do some crazy good shit here. Just real quick. Okay, reposted and done. Great. I sold my PEPE after 40% push up, but it's still going up. I have FOMO, but I will wait for the retrace. Genuinely, if this thing gets approved, there will be no retrace for another 10%. I think it's like 10 steps tutorial on X. Exactly. RAN. Okay, RAN. Let's do it. Guys, don't forget to go to RAN and put this in. Like, put this structure in. Like, you know, take the screenshots the next time and just get there. Cool. Can you put a vote up saying, are you coming to MemeCon? I want to know who is coming to MemeCon, okay? RAN. This RUNE trade is gonna be... What the fuck is this? What happened here? What happened? What happened here? Don't touch this. Don't touch this. Do. Don't touch this. Do. I don't know what this is. I would not touch it. Don't touch it. Smash the like, fam. That's what's up. Yo, have to realize what you're dealing with here. You have to realize what you're dealing with here. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Thanks. I love you, Fefe. I love you back, brother. How is long on OP right now? Let's look at it, my friend. Daniel Mosavi. Is this the first time I see you? I'll give you a big clap, okay? I started writing your name in. Daniel, you don't have a stock, okay. Sorry. OP. Okay. OP. So we mark this level as the rejection block. What is it? The bearish order block. Retest. Ice cream. I think it's good. Look at this. This is also beautiful. Look at this. How beautiful this is. How well we missed this trade. How could we have missed it? Market structure. This is a V-shaped recovery. This is what I'm talking about all the time. Look at this. This is a strong market structure shift. And you can get in on the OB that caused the strong market structure shift. This is a very good example. Comes back 50, you get in there, you go higher. Then what happens is 1, 2, 3, 4. What do you wait? You wait for the big confirmation, another 50. Look at this. You would have had, your average entry would have been down here. Probably where average entry would have been around this region. You would have pulled, you could have pulled a 1 to 5 risk reward trade. So same principle applies. What do you see? Low, high, what are you waiting for? You're waiting for the 50% retrace. Did it come? Yes. Should you get in? Yes. Yes. It's too big of a stop loss for me. And I don't like the stop loss down here because of liquidity. But I would wait. Like, it's a good trade. Taking OP here, it's a good trade. But I'm concerned about the liquidity. I would just wait. I would just wait a bit. Someone is saying stop loss for RUNE. Don't get in. It's not yet, but it's got to be swing low. After there's a market structure shift, you got to put your stop loss at the low. Stop loss for RUNE, yeah. I cannot afford it. You cannot afford what? It's BS. Lol, can't touch this. Nitro Bunny in the house. Give it up for Nitro Bunny in the house. Please explain what a snapshot of the Bybit account is. It's in a couple of days. I think it's like 7 days from now. Was offered free time from them. I don't know what that is. ETH at 3,900 is it? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Do you guys think these effects are good, or big percent is not coming? Okay, end the poll. And let's make another vote. Do you like these effects? Sound effects, okay? ETH is rocketing. ETH is gonna go all-time high. It's not all-time. Is it all-time high? Oh, it's not all time at 6,000. Oh, it's 5,000. ETH is going to go all time high. ETH is going to go all time high. ETH is nuts. ETH is nuts. I want Fefe to marry my grandmother. Good one, good one. Render, please. Let's do render. By the way, guys, I use Blowfin. If you like a great exchange without KYC requirements and whatnot, there is a link in the description. You can join there. Yeah, look at this. So, yeah, need to close above here. Need to close above. Need to close above. I don't know what I explained here, but definitely did something. I said liquidity is going to be taken here. I see that, and it did get taken. Yeah, we need to see a close above, and then you can long. Can you please explain order blocks? Yes, it's very simple. Order blocks are basically the last bearish or bullish candle that caused the move. So if this was the move, if this was the move that took the high, this here is the OB. Right? If this was the dump, then the last candle, bearish or bullish, caused the dump is this one. This is the OB, the bearish order block, the bullish order block. And they can take it obviously at each level. So you go in a 4 hour and you say, okay, what took the liquidity here? What was this level? It can be an entire move as well, or it can be just an accumulation area where that happened. There are orders in there that will protect that level that caused the big massive pump. You need to have, there are several things you need to have for an order block. You need to have imbalance. So you need to have a massive impulsive move with fair value gaps and imbalances in the price. And if that happens, you know, then you know that you have a great and strong order block. Torben, trading volume is what matters on Bybit. Yes, trading volume, yes. Got candle on ETH right now. We saw that, right? We saw that. Yes, it's a green deal though. I'm referring to people. That's what I mean. Look at this. I gave this trade to you guys. I gave this trade here. Since I gave this to you, it's a 1 to 20. Since I gave this to you, 64%. When did we give this? 2 days ago. What is it? 3 days ago. 3 days ago. Can we find it? Can we find the people's trade? You like the sound effects? Great. Great. I think it's I'll find it, don't worry, I'll find it. I really want to see this. I haven't listened to it. It was 2 days ago. So either in this stream or the other one. This is why we have timestamps, by the way, guys. So if you lose something or you want to look back or you want to check track record or whatever, you just do this. Yeah, look, very nice. Very, very nice. I mean, if Bitcoin doesn't, like, look, it's perfect. And let me, this is going back to easy algo again. I'm pretty oh, there is no, okay. So there will be a market structure shift here at some point, and that will have a value line. So what you want to do here is you want to see that there is a market structure shift here, and then there is a retrace. So technically, this is not a bad trade. It's not a bad trade. It's not a bad trade. The only problem is what? Number one, it didn't come back for the 50% and created a liquidity inducement trap down. Oh no, it did. It did come back. This is actually a very nice trade. It's a very nice trade. It is a very nice trade. If Bitcoin does play ball. So anyway, I was explaining how fucking nice trade this is and that you should take it. And if you took it, you're up big. I didn't take it. I didn't take it. But if you took it, you're up big. Let me look more. Let me look at, guys, also, please subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this content. I truly, truly appreciate every single one of you. We're almost, we're 335 people live. It's absolutely insane as well. Let me see. Check THETA. Let's go. Technically, it should come back. Will it come back with all this ETH ETF? I don't know. I don't know. Technically, it should come back. It should come back a little bit lower. 2.36 could be a great area. But again, I would not long this. Like, there are so much better trades than this. I mean, it could have a 50%. Okay, let me look at it again. Let me look at it with another eye, you know, let me look at it with another eye. So you got here, market structure shift, you have a retest to this region. Shift, retest. We didn't even form the high. We didn't even form that. Probably is gonna push, and I would try to get in here. Like I would, for the big one, I would wait for a push up to this region. I would wait for a push to this region. And then I would try to get in on the 50. That's probably what's going to happen. So 50 down here at like maybe down to like 2.63, something like that. That's what I'll be looking at if I had the opportunity to do that. Otherwise, I'm not interested in THETA right now. GALA, let's look at GALA. Low, high, low, we're missing the high. The same scenario that I explained. The same scenario. It's probably gonna pump, but I would rather, I think maybe a little bit higher, but you will be able to get in on this when the pullback comes. I think we're gonna have a massive run, and then we're gonna get a pullback maybe to the same levels as we are right now. Something similar, so. Fefe, is your turn. Your turn for a tattoo. I'm not gonna, you know, I had a bet with Ren and I won that. So it's 1-0. So if you make a bet that you lose from time to time to time, Sheldon lost like so much fucking, you have no idea how many bets he lost. So yeah, I'm not going to tattoo that much to myself. I mean, you can never know. But if THETA goes to 1 billion, I'm going to get a THETA tattoo. I commit. I'm going to get a THETA tattoo. If THETA goes to 1 billion, I'm going to get a THETA tattoo. I'm serious. Take along on his grandmother. Let me just look at the chat, guys. Let me just look at the chat. Let me just look at the chat, because it's time. It's time for the show talk. The ticker is THETA, and your chat counts. Better call Saul. Okay, Mina, Beam, please. Can we look at PEPE? We can. ETH going to 4K. New, please. We can look at it. We can look at it. I'm going to look at a couple of more tokens before we leave. We have like 4 more minutes and then I have to go. It's a relaxed day. I'm done for the week. Get a THETA is a cat tattoo. THETA is a cat? What do you mean? Can you look at Say, please? Hello, YouTube. Ben Wong. What's up, Ben? I think it can be your first time here. I took the people one. Nice. Absolutely THETA tattoo. Who's getting a tattoo? You know what? Actually, I committed that there will be a party at 1 billion. I will host a THETA party. You have to have 10,000 THETAs to get in, which was at that point cost you $260. Now it's over 1,000, I believe. And it will be 26,000 when we get to 1 billion. Anyway, that will be the entrance. You don't have to give it. You just have to hold it in your wallet. And on that party, I'm going to have a tattoo master come and just do the tattoos for us. I'm not even kidding. How much gummy can we expect with 2,000 points on D-Bridge? That, I think that's going to be great. Not financial advice. Would love LDO. We can go for it. Get that tattoo. BB. PEPE Coin. PEPE Coin, I'm there as well. PEPE Coin, I'm there as well. Anna, Kaz. Hello, Palusi. Hello, Nunsi Palusi. Music volume up, please. Oh, is it? Enjoy your weekend then. Love the new show stage. Fefe, you are the best. Slinger, you are the best too. We are the best. You and me are the best. All right, guys. I think it's time for me to call this a day. Let's do a couple of more tokens. Come on, guys. I know how much you want this. So let's do a couple more tokens. I saw someone say Kaspa. Okay, I'm gonna do 3 more. Okay, 3 more. So you gotta make. You have to pop it in. If I see your token and your comment the most, I'm gonna pick that one. So you just gotta go nuts on the chat now, completely nuts. I don't even want to see anything. I just want to see. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see here, and I just want to see coins coming in, coming in crazy. And I'm just gonna pick the coin that I see the most. That's what we're gonna look at. I'm gonna look at 3. Slinger is like, don't go, don't leave me. Okay, so the coin that I see the most, that will be the one that we're gonna analyze. I'll wait for the chat to pick up. Okay. Ondo, Stacks, PEPE, Mina, Beam, Sui, Muse, all of them are different. ETH, INA, LDO, PEPE. I think I see PEPE a lot. There is no token as 𝗕𝗟𝗟𝗢𝗥, bro. Bro, it's 𝗕𝗟𝗟𝗢𝗥. Okay, let's go. PEPE. Sheesh. Okay. PEPE hit 6 billion, guys. He swapped Uniswap. I mean, it's absolutely nuts. I actually think this level will hold. I think this here will hold. I think this will hold. So either we get a retrace down here to the 50, which I don't think will happen, or even this level will hold. It's a 10% stop, guys. It's not a tight one. Or you can try this one. Yeah, you can try this. Wait for a market structure shift. Like, you need to see a market structure shift. That happens. Then you can get in. Chat is going nuts. Chat is going nuts. INJ to continue his bullish run. Okay, let's look at INJ. And I'm going to do one more and I'm going to leave. Until then, you can stop the coins now. And I want you to do one thing for us. And for the channel. That we're going to do, I'm going to pull up an end screen. Holy shit, I have my eyes here. Okay. So this is how it will look. And so you're going to have this here, the place where you can write your review. I would truly appreciate if you would leave a review. It would really mean the world to me. So please just start writing. If you like this channel, if you like this content, just write it in so I can actually, just pull that up at the end after I analyzed INJ. Okay? Waiting for a market structure shift. If it pulls a market structure shift, there is massive liquidity you can long. It's that simple. There's nothing to talk about here. If we have a massive close above here, this is your long. Target moon. At least 35. Fuck, it's nice as well. This is a very nice trade as well. Very nice trade. But we need to see a V-shaped recovery here. We need to see this, take all this, and then you can enter. But you need to see a 15-minute or an hourly close on this. An hourly close on this would be nice. An hourly close. Okay, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a big day. It's a very big day. I enjoy this more and more. And us having 300 people live is on another level. Like, that's something that we don't usually have. I appreciate every single one of you. I think that we are building something extraordinary here. On a very serious note. I think that this thing, you guys, these 300 people who are here, very soon you will be surrounded by 5,000 people and then 10,000 people live. We're building. We're not stopping. And you are the part of this journey. You really are. And you are the ones driving this journey. And thinking about all this, like really seeing the development, and we got a new studio and just figuring shit out with my cuz here, just putting shit up. It's fucking, guys, it's really fucking something. It's really something for us. So it really means the world. It really does. It really, really does. So yeah. It's just crazy what we're building here. It's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you all. Stay safe out there. Tell Gary to fuck off. And spam Ren. Tell him to get this show on the main channel. It's actually coming. It's actually coming. We're going to have a show on the main channel like this. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. I believe I'll see you in the next one. Take care.